Welcome back, everybody, to the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty in Season 3. As the year begins to wind down, we have a really good chance of accomplishing our goals this year. We have now won back-to-back games for the first time in the Dynasty and have won 3 out of our last 4, mostly succeeding in conference play after some disappointing non-conference matchups. So 4 games left to go. We're going through a couple more in today's episode. One player I wanted to begin featuring more in the offense is last episode's game-winning hero, Austin Harris. Anytime we've given him a chance to make plays in the Dynasty, he has delivered. I brought in some players in the portal, and that kicked him down the depth chart a bit. But he's been making plays that nobody else is finding ways to make, and he is a game-changing talent. So our first game we're going to cover today is against the Bowling Green Falcons, a team that went 9-3 in last year's regular season, and they've got the best young quarterback in the MAC, 4-star Tavita Tevaseu. He's their star quarterback who is also their leading rusher. He had an incredible freshman year, but I don't think Bowling Green has the same level of talent around him this year, and they come into this matchup only 2-6. That's a very hard fall from where they were a season ago. So, Buffalo, who has now won back-to-back games, now in search of their first ever 3-game winning streak. Let's dive into this matchup, starting with the Bowling Green offense and Tavita Tevaseu. On the opening possession, facing a 3rd and 8. Nobody open, so he extends the play, and someone eventually does break open. He has great mobility, makes plays out of structure. I think he's the best quarterback in the conference. He has great velocity on his throws, he's accurate. And here is Bowling Green moving down the field on their opening drive impressively. Although 2-6, I didn't really think of them like a typical 2-6 team coming in. I know with the quarterback Tevaseu, they would have a chance at a big day any week. 2nd and goal, Tevaseu rolls left and shakes a tackle and gets taken down by Dion Crawford. That is a sack for the Buffalo defense. We then send pressure on 3rd down. It's Crawford again, and the pass is nearly intercepted by Jake Jackson. This cross-dog blitz has become a favorite of mine, and it nearly turned into a massive red zone turnover. Instead, Bowling Green misses a short-range field goal. Hey, no one starts 2-6 on accident. You learn why teams are where they are pretty quickly. Meanwhile, we go right to Austin Harris to begin our day. He's going to play primarily outside on the right of the formation on 3rd and 1. How about this patient run working to the edge? That's a long way to go to get a 3rd and 1 conversion, but we get a pretty big gain out of it. And then Richie Watts off the fake. He gets sandwiched in the backfield. It's been really tough to work in the play action game this year because of the pass protection. 2nd and 17. That's a strong throw to the outside. We ultimately put ourselves in a situation where it's 4th and 2. We break out the fake punt, and Travis Casey nearly gets the conversion to Mitch Viviano. But hesitating here with the football, I have to get this out quicker, and Viviano out of bounds a yard shy. Bowling Green takes over. We bring pressure. Tevaseu is sacked. That's Kobe Stewart. We've gotten a little more aggressive this year with our blitzes, and it's been a lot of fun with this defense. Now, Bowling Green's going to try a 60-yard field goal, and that's drilled just inside the left upright. Falcons do strike first. Next possession, Buffalo sweeping again on 3rd down. We've had a lot of success on some of these outside sweeps, and it's a nice change of pace than running inside zone over and over again. Nice blocking here, setting up a run for Leon Dingle, who's able to pop the run outside and get 1st down yardage. And then we go to Lamar Sperling. Getting 5 on 1st down has been tougher than you'd like it to be. And then we go play action again, and immediately Watts is swarmed in the backfield. I like running play action, but it's such a risky idea with this team. So we're forced to 3rd and 11. Ball comes out. He forced a fumble and recovers it. That is a Bowling Green touchdown. Doing it himself, Elijah Williams. I really expected the offensive line to be much better this year, and it's been one of the biggest disappointments. We go down 10-0 early in this game, trying to get it under control. Another play fake. I mean, he splits the double team. We just cannot block on these play actions. On 3rd and 6, a conversion is made. That is a catch for Leon Dingle as we get into Falcon territory. Again to the air on 1st down. No fake this time. Just lofted out there for Braylon Staley. Takes off inside the 10. Big catch and run. Goal to go for Buffalo. And then we go to our strong eye package. And Sperling is taken down at the 1. 3rd and goal. He stays in the game. And Sperling is taken down for a loss. Now, settling for 3 down here never feels good. I wanted to go for it the whole way. Shotgun with Harris in motion. And Richie Watts has the touchdown. It is Kevin Cajuste. I know not a lot has gone right with him in this series, but hopefully a big 4th down touchdown can start to reverse the Cajuste curse. 10-7. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and Tevasiu dumps it underneath, beating the cover 2. And on 1st down, he again throws over the middle. Tevasiu gets in rhythm pretty easily. If you're not getting pressure, he's one of those guys that can pick you apart, and he is only a sophomore. I think Bowling Green is going to be a problem as long as he is a Falcon. I think the team is going to get better from where it is this year. And on this drive, unlike earlier in the game, we did not create pressure, and he's just working this offense down the field. And then, with some style, against the grain, shows off the arm talent, touchdown Bowling Green, as they take a 10-point lead before half. I wasn't surprised to see their offense play this well, but what was more surprising was to not move the ball better against Bowling Green, and all the pressure they created really threw off the offense. So in the second half, you know we've got to play much tighter defense, and Tevasiu nearly gets a big one downfield. Really good throw, gave his receiver a chance. And on the 3rd and 2 run, we are all over it. Much better on 3rd and shorts than any point in the series. So Buffalo looking to mount a comeback in the second half. Lamar Sperling with the dash outside gets enough of a crease and takes it out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 15. Again throwing on 1st down. The target is Austin Harris sitting down near the 1st down marker. Richie Watts opening 12 of 16 and then hits Staley on the screen, and that goes for a 1st down. The offense oftentimes stalls in this area, so we go to Cajuste on the RPO, and that goes for 4. Then facing 3rd and 6, we try play action once more, and we just can't hold up. Every play action call resulted in a bad play. Then we break out Reed for a 50-yard try. And my God, what a kick. No good. That meter was flying. Couldn't even get the accuracy right. And it's still 17-7. Falcons take over. Tevasiu underneath. Has the time to throw to his open receiver, Thigpen. Now at the 49, we do create interior pressure and bring him down. That is Souza, and it's a loss of 8. Knowing we've got to keep Bowling Green from getting this 1st down, we keep the play in front of us and would get the ball back trailing by 10. Now, as the offensive line was failing to hold up, I kept putting in new players at right tackle. And it was then, at this point, I realized we weren't using Chase Chadwick. At some point when I was messing with the redshirt menu, I think it reset the depth chart. And then I didn't rebuild it properly. And Chadwick, I found, hasn't been playing since the Toledo game, which was our 5th game of the year. So we've been playing, and winning oddly enough, without our best offensive lineman at right tackle. So we've got him in there, moving the football. We're running sweeps right behind him as soon as he's back in the game, and it's working. Then 2nd down and 2. Play action. We got time and a catch. 1st down, Chance Morrow. It's like unlocking a whole new offense. 2nd and 10. Off the mark, and a flag is thrown. Not saying I agree with the call, but we'll take it. Buffalo to 3rd down, trying to get into the red zone, and Watts finds Ryan Daly, the tight end, and the Buffalo offense heads inside the 20. Next 3rd down, short pass complete to Sperling, and it sets up 4th and 1. Now you could kick a field goal here, make it a 1-score game. We're going for it, and Sperling gets the 1st down. We got to get a touchdown. They have not come easily, and we're only 10 yards away. We're going to go for it there. 3 yards out. 2nd down. How about a Chance Morrow touchdown? Haven't seen too many of those this year. He's a lot more productive playing in the slot. He hasn't been in that role this season. That's a touchdown and a 3-point game. Bowling Green, Tevasiu, good coverage, and eventually chased down by Kobe Stewart. Great job in the secondary. Then they face a long 3rd down again. Tevasiu hesitating, coughs up the ball, and Bowling Green is luckily able to keep it. That's 3 sacks for Kobe Stewart. Buffalo taking momentum and the football. 2nd down, off the fake, we're going deep and hooking up with Kevin Cajuste for the 1st down. Suddenly the play action game is an option, and here is Sperling running downhill. We had enough of a running game to maintain balance on offense. We fake a toss on 2nd down, and I thought we were going to have a chance to score with Staley, but the pass is knocked away. So 3rd and 2, it's 4-down territory, but the 3rd down run goes backwards. So we settle for a field goal try. We're at least centered here between the hashes, and Nick Reed has tied the game. I was considering 4-down territory, but a loss on that 3rd down had me just taking the 3. So we're all tied up. 2 minutes left to go. Bowling Green with time to throw, eventually a 1st down. Right tackle had maybe his best snap all day against Kobe Stewart on that play. And then on the 2nd down, good coverage by McCarthrins. We at least get them to 3rd down again. And they go empty. They give Tevasiu time, but he overthrows his receiver, and it's 4th down Falcons. That means Buffalo's getting it back, a chance to drive for the winning points. Braylon Staley, the dynamic returner, breaks outside, cuts downhill, and loses the football right along the sideline. I thought the knee was down, and it was not. The ball is out, clearly. Bowling Green with a takeaway, and they take over at the 33. And they just look to run it for a better field goal try. They did not throw it on this possession. Their kicker already hit from 60. They send him out from 50, and it's through. Bowling Green leading again, under a minute left to go. So here is Richie Watts again. Similar situation to last week. Tries to fire outside and does connect. That's Braylon Staley. That concept there has become a go-to play for us. Then the underneath pass goes to Austin Harris. We take it to the 45. Watts looking downfield. He has Morrow, and he makes the catch at the 15. The pass led him out of bounds. This could have been 6, but at least he does find a way to make the catch. 39 seconds left. It's Richie Watts. Time off the fake. Wants Harris, and this time he can't come down with it in the end zone. 3rd down Buffalo. They have to get inside the 5. Time for Watts. Leaping catch Cajuste, but they do not give him 1st down yardage. Buffalo out of timeouts. What do? Can you run a quick play, get a 1st down and spike it? We don't take that chance. Instead, send out the field goal team as time is expiring and the kick is no good. Missed it wide right. Another short miss. And Buffalo loses to Bowling Green once again. These kicks have been a problem, and now it has cost us a game. Bowling Green had a short miss earlier, a comparable kick, but I've missed these consistently. Now, a make there does force overtime, so it wasn't the difference between winning and losing, but a chance at winning. But I have found another way to lose. A lot of plays could have just gone a little bit differently to change this outcome. That fumble on the punt return. If Cajuste gets a first down there as opposed to 4th and inches, then we're still playing on offense with the clock stopped, 20 seconds plus remaining. What if Watts hits Morrow in stride? He goes for a long touchdown. Then it's the defense that has to close the game out. But ultimately, I got to make short kicks when they're there. They can't be this much of a coin flip. I keep thinking after every miss, I know what I got to do the next time. But the arrow is, I think, pretty deceiving. I'm focused a lot less on the arrow now, and more so just how much am I actually moving the stick when I'm on a hash. Because to me, these kicks that are going in, the arrow looks to me like a no good kick in many instances. So the short kicks have been a problem for a long time, and it was bound to, I know it's probably cost us a game before, but this time happening at the end of a game, it stands out much better. Rough way to fall to 4-5 with 3 games left to go. The goal has been to be a bowl-eligible team, and we now have to win 2 out of our last 3 for that to happen. We've had a lot of victories, though, on the recruiting front, and here's what's going down now. As I am kind of taking my foot off the gas in some of these battles, reducing the points in what look to be clear wins, so that I have points to go with elsewhere. In some instances, I am just trying to finish up a battle and hoping that one more week gets it done. Last episode, I attempted to sway Greg Office. I've not really used that feature, but it didn't work, and I'm conceding defeat to UMass and moving on to the next power back. Then I'm going more aggressively for defensive tackle Troy Hodell, and the new power back focus is going to become Greg Hendershot. Still has 89 speed like Office. Michigan State does have an offer for him, so I know it's going to be an uphill battle. But he is the next power back I wanted to target. And then even more of a focus here going to the defensive line. Jeremiah McDougal is going to get an offer from us as well. He is a power rusher, and that is the only offer he's got. So this will lead us into our matchup against Akron. Similarly, a 4-5 team. Now, their offense doesn't have a lot of standout players. Their quarterback only a 73 overall Mac Griggs. I have really liked our defense this year, and I felt good going into this matchup. And I made sure at right tackle we'd actually have Chase Chadwick playing. He was good at the end of that previous game, and now the depth chart should be fixed for the offensive line. We appeared to be a much better team on paper if you can trust any of those overalls. I felt like losing to Bowling Green could have been the end of our championship hopes in the MAC, but the target was still to get to 6 victories and finally compete in the Dynasty's first bowl game. And if you're enjoying the Dynasty, despite all of the horrific losses, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a like on the video. And now let's go through Buffalo and Akron. Can the Bulls avoid the losing streak and top Season 2's 4-win total? And we'll start this game off with the Akron offense facing a second down at their own 15-yard line. They're going to run this to their star running back and get around the edge for a big gain of 23 yards. That is Marquise Williams. Then they go with a deep shot downfield, looking for big plays out the gate. That one doesn't connect, hit the receiver in the hands. And facing a 3rd and 7. How about Kobe Stewart picking up where he left off? He has 4 sacks in this episode now. He had 2.5 coming in. Here's Buffalo. They're looking for a big play. Harris is downfield, but can't come up with the 50-50 ball. We move to 3rd down and 4, and this is Richie Watts underneath, and Harris gets the first down yardage. They work into Zips territory. And then it is going to be a trick play, and Braylon Staley throws it as he's hit. We'll come back to that one another time. 2nd down, screen set up for Austin Harris. We're really running a lot of the offense through him suddenly. We're met with 3rd down and 5, where Watts is going to throw across the middle. Great catch made by Lamar Sperling to continue this drive. We head into the red zone. On the screen, it's Nick McMillan, and how about this spin? Touchdown, Buffalo! 2 defenders looking silly on that one. It's Nick McMillan, 7-0 Buffalo. Bulls next possession, setting up a screen. This is Austin Harris again, and he picks up around 7 yards. 3rd down for Richie Watts, and he's going to look for Harris to sit it down and make the catch again. He might be the team's most underutilized player this year, outside of Chase Chadwick missing like 4 games straight for no apparent reason. Then we go 2nd down, 11. Watts going short. He finds Cajuste. Just get a chunk there on 2nd down. It's a good play. Brings up 3rd and 3. Richie Watts misses a chance at a touchdown with Staley. He's had some of those overthrows this year, but we're going to bring out the field goal team now, and the kick is good. Got that around the left upright, no problem. 10-0 Buffalo, and Akron's offense couldn't do much early. They do pin us here at the 1-yard line. And it's Leon Dingle who breaks a tackle. Big 1st down run, spins out the safety, re-accelerates to the 38-yard line. I'd say that gives us some breathing room. He also earns himself a rest as Sperling enters the game, gets us a 3rd down conversion. Buffalo looking for more points. Here's Morrow on an orbit screen, getting 8. At the Akron 32. Time for Watts. Looks down the field, and it is through the hands of Braylon Staley. Some yards certainly left out there. We go for it on 4th down. Cajuste sits it down against the soft zone, and we have a conversion. New set of downs. Watts fakes. Eyes downfield to the end zone for Kevin Cajuste. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass interference on Akron. It doesn't matter. That is the best play I believe we've seen out of Kevin Cajuste. Big time score to go up 17-0. A dominant 1st half for Buffalo, and the defense just wouldn't let Akron do anything. They attempted to establish the run but couldn't move the sticks. 2:35 to play in the 1st half. Buffalo wants more. And wide open is Cajuste. And Richie Watts goes over 160 in the 1st half. With 2 minutes left, Lamar Sperling. That's a strong run of 9 yards. Can Buffalo extend the lead even further? 2nd down, throwing it right at a defender. And that's our worst play of the half. We had Cajuste there potentially for a score, threw it to the wrong guy. And that is it for the 1st half, as Buffalo still dominates their way to a 17-0 start. And Kevin Cajuste is starting to be a difference maker for this offense. Can Buffalo keep it up into the 2nd half? 3rd down, Watts, and open again, Cajuste. That's a fantastic route to convert 3rd and 8. Then Leon Dingle gets them leaning one way, cuts back to the inside. A gain of 9. And then Cajuste is going to drag that defender downfield and open things up for Austin Harris. We're actually getting some downfield throws into this offense here. And try to get one to Staley that could have gone for 6. Can't hang on to it. On 2nd down, Sperling will bring it inside the 10. And on the 2nd effort, he got pushed there at the end and then drove for the 1st down. We bring in Eric Pacheco. Nearly breaks across the goal line on this play, but Comes up short. Then Dingle on third down. Again denied. And I decided here, instead of going for it, it was time to revisit another short field goal. And we make the kick. It's 20-0. Akron's offense did next to nothing the entire first half. Now they've got time to throw, and Matt Griggs throws a strike to the outside. It's a first down, and those didn't come easily for Akron. They throw across the middle. Deion Crawford roaming helps break that pass up. Second down, Mack under pressure, and with blanket coverage downfield, it turns into a Jake Jackson sack, and Buffalo takes over. Second down for Watts, has time, and delivers to Chance Morrow just in time. Any later, and that's a pick. Morrow shaken up on this play, would be okay. Next third down, extending, but staying under control. Eventually, Cajuste releases, has a first down, and goes over 100 yards. That's the first time in his career. Third down, and then the pressure does get to Watts. Pass is intercepted. If I climb the pocket there, we have a chance. I don't even fault the protection there as much. We have to step up in the pocket on these deep balls. Akron takes over. Last chance for them, and they hit one over the top. And finally bring it into the red zone for the first time in the game. 3rd and 1. Pressure coming. Griggs stays cool and completes to the 1. For their first points, Akron runs it in with Williams, and it's a 20-7 game. Suddenly, things at least a little interesting. Buffalo takes over. You want to run this clock down. 2nd and 9, it is Sperling. Nice block by Harris, and he goes for first down yardage. Then we bring Harris in motion. This is 3rd down and 8. Pressure coming, and that is incomplete. Good time for the blitz. Akron takes over, under 4 minutes to go. Griggs has time and throws across the middle. They're into bull territory. 3rd down and 5. Griggs stays clean. That breaks open over the middle. They're down to the 18, storming back. 3rd down. Griggs throws up top and out the end zone. We set up 4th down, a chance to essentially end the game. 4 rush. Griggs has time, leaves the pocket, and dives in for the touchdown. The rush does not arrive when we need it the most. Akron makes this a 1-possession game, holding their timeouts. Now the pressure is on. You've got to kill the clock. It's a short kick, though, so we return it. And this is Talon Shetron all the way across the 50, untouched to the end zone. We needed that, and special teams has come up big for the Bulls yet again. I don't want to know what would have happened there trying to run it for first downs. We get back to a 2-possession lead. Nice grab again for Akron. But now you've pretty much got to factor an onside kick into the equation. And a good catch and run gets them first down yardage. Now we're under a minute to go. 2nd down, and there's the pressure again. We get him down with Jamichael Humphreys. 4th and 16 for Akron. Gotta let it fly here, and they do. But it's knocked down in the end zone. Buffalo holds on. They have won their 5th game of the year, 26-14. That is a new high win total in the Dynasty as we get to 5-5. And now we've got 2 chances at becoming bowl eligible. Great day for Kevin Cajuste. We were a little more pass heavy in this game, and it worked fairly well. 66% completion percentage. The run game was fine, but the passing game I thought was better for us, so we did lean on that a bit. Of course, at the same time, this does help us try to increase our receiving yards per game to see if Braylon Staley wants to stick around. It's not like my top priority. I think we just threw it more in this one because things were working and then I start to get even more risky with some of the passes when that happens. And I think just keeping it more under control is what's important. Don't need so many plays that are designed to get massive chunks. We win, though. We get out of there with the win, avoid another heartbreak. We have 5 victories. Richie Watts now 11 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the season. Leon Dingle would need 2 pretty good games to get to 1,000 yards rushing. That doesn't seem too likely. Kevin Cajuste now 3rd on the team in receiving with his top performance. And Jake Jackson gets to 6 sacks. Kobe Stewart 6.5, and Wesley Williams at the top with 8 sacks on the year. Here's our schedule with 2 games left to go. You've got a tough one here, of course, against Central Michigan, and then Ball State looks favorable at the end. Now, Central Michigan is undefeated in conference. If we want a chance to compete for the conference title, we probably need to win this game. And Central Michigan lost all 4 of their non-conference games, but it helped them get ready to dominate MAC play this season as they chase a title, and now we are in their path. So this is going to be our biggest showdown of the year. It's exciting to have games like this finally in the Dynasty. So that'll be coming your way in the next episode. Let's follow it up now with recruiting, as we are falling down the leaderboard as we got our top recruits earlier. We're probably going to fall even further from 38, but we're still the best class in the MAC. We're in good position to land more promising 3-star defensive players, and we should add on to the class next week. We have a couple guys very close. Nico Samuel has us in first. We're in a good battle there for Jamerson Boss, the cornerback. Hopefully the Hendershot battle works out. I've put a lot of points into running back and don't want to keep losing there. We'll drop James Childs' points to 5, thinking that'll be enough to land yet another offensive lineman in an already offensive line heavy class. Then we've got Trey Rizzo, as we are well behind. I believe that's FIU. So if we want a chance in that, we've got to get more aggressive. There's still a little bit of scouting going on, and here is Ernest Toner, a pass rusher, 77 power moves. Comparing his ratings and abilities to Chip Henry, who has that quick jump with 78 power moves, I'm going to be going more aggressively here. No one else has offered. I think this would be a good addition for us. And then at that wide receiver deep threat play style, it's still not looking good. Even with some successful passing games, I think we're probably going to see Braylon Staley look to transfer away, unfortunately. So who could replace his role in the offense? A dynamic player who can give us big plays, help on special teams. Thankfully, I believe we have those guys, if it comes down to that. Dallas Roche took a massive jump from year 2 to year 3, like 17 points or something wild like that in the off-season training. He has good speed and route running. The rating that actually concerns me is 83 acceleration. I think you want a little more suddenness out of that role. But Enrique Trejo has the speed and acceleration combo, and I think if he gets good development in the offseason, he could be a starter next season. And then there is also Messiah Birch, who could take on that role next year. His hands have gotten much better from year 2. That'll do it for today's episode, and next time you'll see us take on Central Michigan. We need to win one of our last 2 games and then have a chance at a bowl. Thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed and are looking forward to big games the rest of the week as we look to the end of year 3, but hope we got 3 more games to go. Hey, maybe 4 if we can sneak into the conference championship. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Again, subscribe to the channel for more Buffalo Dynasty, and I will see you all later this week for more content. Have a great day.